Hey there, welcome back to Shatterheart SMP. I'm here on TeamSpeak with the great, the beloved, the world-renowned Longavita, reviled for his piracy. Did you mute yourself?
I wasn't allowed to speak.
Well, you were singing. I
Yes,
couldn't
I
have
was
you
singing,
singing
and then I
over
muted
the theme
myself
song.
because you said I had to shut up. Because that's how nice he is. He tells his friends, his delicious pirate friends, to shut up. So, yes.
Well, you were singing off key. That's the only reason I would do that.
Yeah, well, I deserve to sing off key.
You've earned that right. Yeah, that is
Yes.
that is true enough.
That's what I
Okay,
thought.
so plans for today, besides emptying my furnaces, we need to go up here and we need to grab Sparky out of this frame. There you go, Sparky. You're going to be useful today, Sparky, because we're taking out the obsidian. Oh yeah, I wanted to make something somewhere special for the portal, but nope. Nowhere special for the portal. The portal needs to be 3x3, right? No, 3x3. Since 1.8, you can make portals the dimension you want, basically. I'm going to use that to my advantage. That way I'm going to make it 3 wide. And it's going to be beautiful. In a way. Sort of. Kinda.
Mostly.
In it. You know, if you look in a certain angle, just right, with at dusk, just the right moment. Okay, so I think it's gonna be pretty. Oh no, it would be even neater if I put it here actually. See, I'm already changing my mind. But you put it like this. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh. Can you feel the love? What's going on with my frame rates? Okay. And the goal is making a portal. That's not the only thing we're doing in this episode. We might actually there's some lost footage that I'm going to include at the tail end of that episode, and that had to do with the zombie farm I made in my base. Yay, we're going to see it. Yay.
Yay!
Celebrate. Also, this episode I'm going to try something different because it's been all the rage recently with on Shatterheart with the episodes, with a lot of members being busy with school and other things, life, work, depending on each individual. And what has been trending, very popular, is just a lot of talking and sharing what's on your mind or opinions on various topics. And I thought, I don't think I'll do a lot of those, but I think perhaps I have a few things to say about some topics that might be useful. The reason why I won't do a lot of those, Longavita, is because I like to keep my private life, my professional life, and my YouTube life all separate from each other. So I don't enjoy talking about personal things or professional things on the YouTube content.
Case of multiple life disorder. FYI.
No, but I do need to keep them all separate. I'm gonna redesign the portal because it looks derpy right now. So I'm gonna make it bigger or taller or maybe a little bit higher, like 1 block higher. But Longavita joined. Look at that! Look at that! Welcome back.
Don't mind me. I'll be here, and then I won't be here, and then I will be here.
He's working on his own special project that has to remain a secret.
Yes, very big secret.
Yes. But yes, as I was saying,
no, chickens will be hard.
No, well, chickens I pretty much killed them all. You won't find a whole lot of chickens. I killed all the chickens that were at spawn, so rest assured. If you find one, good. You did good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just giving my, like, you can tell. One of the reasons, the other reasons I don't do vlogs or like opinion and talking a lot is because English is not my native tongue. I tend to trip over my words a lot more than most people. And then I get into stuttering fits, and it sounds a little bit ridiculous. So I don't like to do it that much. But there are some things I might might want to talk about, including something that is close to Shatterheart, which is the UHC community. But first, let's go into the Nether portal over here and look at what our situation is on the other side. Let's go look at that and see what the Nether brings. Okay, I've appeared in someone's. Okay, Longa, you'll have to help me because I linked with Majora's portal. Actually, I came out of Majora's portal. So if I go here, so I'm gonna have to jot down the coordinates and go build a separate. Yeah, I'm at Majora's place. Oh, look at this. He built other things that I probably should not be showing you. Okay, let's make the long trek back to Majora's and note the coordinates of our portal. That's going to be great. I thought I'd have an easy task of just making a portal and perhaps just making a little bridge back to the spawn where there will one day perhaps be a hub. If not, I might pitch in on Nether hub stuff. Who knows? I thought it would be a simple task, but no. Now I have to jot down the coordinates and all that stuff. Okay, well, as I'm running back to my base, is a good time to start yapping about the community, like the UHC community on Reddit, and so that there's always some people whining a little bit about it. Usually, I hear a lot of stuff about like old time people that were there a long time in the community whining about all the influx of new players that usually suck, like myself, or whatnot. In my case,
are new players good?
I don't know. Maybe some of them are. That might be. It's possible. I'm not.
Old players get bored. New players bring new fresh blood. So it's a good thing.
Indeed. But in my case, like I've had a hearty welcome. Everyone has been very welcoming, very very nice to me. It's pretty damn awesome. So I want to take this opportunity to give a special shout out to my first 5 subscribers from the community. And those are in order: Engal, xNestorio, who's actually the first one to have subscribed to my channel from the community. I checked on the YouTube and I was pretty impressed by this fact. I thought, I didn't think that, like, of all the people, he would be the first. But yep, he's been a subscriber to my channel a long time. And close behind him, I suppose perhaps because they shared word of mouth, Mr. Team Raven is number 2 to have subscribed on my channel. So it's funny to have these Shatterheart members with me that subscribe to my channel many months before I ever even thought to make an application for Shatterheart. But yeah, that's what I thought surprising. Number three is I Love Applesauce, and I'm less surprised because he won a UHC by beating me as the finalist, and that was one of the first UHCs I put on my channel, and so I suppose maybe that's why he enjoyed that video. And fourth, someone I'm not familiar with, but his channel is doing very well. It's a healthy channel with 500 plus subscribers. Hecticity. And lots of interesting content, especially if you like recorded rounds and stuff like that. There's a lot of those on his channel. He's participating in a few. And the number 5 is Psyduck MC, or that's the YouTube channel. You might know him simply as Psyduck. He's hosted a few games in the UHC Reddit community by himself. So those are the first 5 subscribers of the community. Wanted to give a special shout out to the first 5. Of course, thank you to everyone as I reached 3,000. Not 3,000. Are you kidding? 300 subscribers. I feel very thankful. So I want to be sure to give that shout out to everyone. Are you in a bed, Longavita? Because I currently am.
I am not near a bed, but I can log off.
Oh, thank you. You can log back in.
Oh.
It's
never
that
okay
quick.
with
It's
you.
that quick. So let's go. Let's go to my portal and jot down the coordinates. We're back in the Nether, and one of the main reasons why I didn't have a portal that spawned at the right place, and instead spawned right over there at Majora's portal. One of the reasons is because we're straight over above a lava ocean, basically. And they don't like making portals there. Also, we're close to Majora's, so there's that. It's the double whammy. It is the double whammy. Also, yeah. So basically, what I have to try and do is make a cobble platform that will reach the coordinates for my portal. You know what I realize now I should be doing? Oh. I should make a chest over here. And in that chest, store my important gear. Because it feels very silly. To be risking all my good stuff above lava over there. So I'm just gonna put that here, right there. And this beautiful stuff right here that I don't want to see burn. This will all go in here. Let's keep a building. So I was talking about the UHC community that has really been very welcoming and very, very friendly. Has open arms is really how it described it, and it's very I mean, that's really cool. And also the weird thing now suddenly is that some people are starting to recognize me and like send nice messages like I like your videos and all that kind of stuff when I'm in the lobby of a game. And you know, that's cool. I also get poked a lot in the UHC.gg TeamSpeak, and I get a lot of requests on Skype, and the latter two is what I'm going to be talking about. As I mentioned, I'm a very private person, so if I don't accept you on Skype, don't be insulted. Like, my Skype is pretty much reserved for the members of Shatterheart, and like a select other few that I do videos with. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, like, we'll find other means of communicating, but it's just not going to be Skype. And also,
you really know how to make a guy feel special, Flouz.
Yeah. Oh, am I doing a bad job of that? You know,
No, not at all.
There's chickens everywhere in the Nether. Have you noticed this?
No.
You're the one who threw eggs, right? Because they're baby chickens. It has to be you.
No
It has
comment.
to be you. They're baby chickens. Has to be you. You've been caught. Okay. So yeah, and what happens is probably the way you've noticed, the way I do my highlights in the UHC community, like in the UHCs, it's my commentary and stuff, and or only my team only, and it's extremely rare that you'll ever hear anyone that is not in the game in the TeamSpeak. So that is why I tend to not share the passwords of the TeamSpeak rooms I'm in, because I try to keep, when I record, and I'm always recording, sadly, I try to keep like only the really relevant people in the room. And when the game is done, like now we can fool around and do all kinds of stuff. But unfortunately, what tends to happen is that with the free time I have, I don't actually have enough time for both. Like it's always recording, and that's all the free time. I'm recording during all my free time. If I'm not recording, I'm editing, and that's all I do in my free time. Almost. It's almost all I do in my free time now. So basically, I basically don't ever have any time or much time, like maybe 15 minutes or something like that, to just chill around with people. So that's the inconvenient part, but That's what happens. You don't have enough hours in a day. Going back to spawn, Longa?
Yes.
I just saw you sneaking about. But yeah, there's not enough time in the day,
I wasn't
unfortunately. I know you weren't sneaking.
I was skulking.
There's not enough time in the day. I don't have enough time to do everything I would like to. It's just not possible, right? So when you make the content and all the stuff, like it's either work or work on editing and stuff like that. Initially, like I don't do any of these videos or anything to get famous or whatnot. Initially, the first
Fire.
no, that actually I'm not kidding.
I'm just kidding.
I know, you're trolling. But the first video I did was basically Minecraft on Xbox 360, and that was only because I wanted to show a friend of mine who he didn't get it, the Minecraft thing. Like he didn't get it. I went too far. I'm the worst, Longa. I'm the worst. All right.
What did you do?
I just built too far away. That's all. No big deal. I'm gonna have a bigger
always.
platform for my portal than I need. That's all. Okay, so yeah, basically it was just one friend who didn't get, why I was enjoying playing Minecraft, right? So I decided, hey, I see some people making the videos. I could link him videos of some random person he doesn't know playing Minecraft and it looks like they're having fun and whatnot, but he wouldn't get it. He still wouldn't get it. He wouldn't care about that other person. So I decided, I'm gonna make the same kind of video, but with me, and then he's gonna care. And he did. He actually was interested in the videos, and it had a lot of fun. But yeah, that was just one guy, and that was my single solitary viewer. That some people might remember from other videos, or sometimes I sign into a video like that. Hello, my single solitary viewer. Welcome back to. I don't use it all the time because I don't like limiting myself to a catchphrase. That's boring. But there you go. There you have it. That was that. So that was my first viewer. So what I want to do now is put it at minus 53. Minus 53 is here, and 35 is here. 35 is here. Right. Okay. And I need to put my portal here. Okay. Okay, and I'm dumb. That's the problem with all this. Is I'm dumb. Anyway, so yeah. So it's kind of strange to have people recognizing me now, or like it's kind of strange because that's not what I was. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Long story short, yeah. That's why like I don't have a lot of time on TeamSpeak, and I'm like I want to say hi to everyone because like you're the guys who are nice enough to take the time to watch my video and sometimes leave a thumb up or whatnot. I mean, you're taking time out of your day, and you could be. There's any billions and billions of other videos that are possibly better that you could be watching, and instead you chose mine. And that's cool. But like, so I wish I could mingle more on TeamSpeak and stuff, but yeah, there's not enough hours in the day that I can't do that often. Unfortunately, that's the sad fact of life. But it's probably the Canadian in me that I just feel bad that I can't talk to everyone because it's not possible. So I feel bad about it, and now I have to mention this in a video so that people understand. Like, okay, it's okay. You don't have to talk to every single person. It's cool. I feel like such a Majora right now. Ugh. Anyway. What else? Yeah. So, in the community, I've noticed, and especially like with these trends of all these videos where we talk on Shatterheart, right? And we share bits of our lives and such. Now, obviously, I won't be sharing bits of my life. As I mentioned, there's going to be a wall of separation between private and YouTube life. that I don't feel like it's appropriate to share stuff, especially since I'm such by far such an older dude than most in the community. Longa here is felt like a grandpa until I came around. Isn't that so? He's not listening. Doesn't pay no mind.
I'm listening. I just was muted and I forgot. What else did you forget? It's me.
Okay, so now I have this thing of cobble, which is super ugly. I'm gonna have to make something prettier. But let's just make sure right now that this thing links. Oh yeah, but we, the community posts, for example, are a place where a lot of people feel like, sharing their experiences that are sometimes perhaps not always, like sometimes the community post is not always the smartest place to post those experiences, if you understand what I mean. And,
yes.
And talks of suicidal thoughts and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's very important when you have such thoughts, for example, to talk
Definitely.
to people, right? The community post, like other kids that are none of us are professional in that, none of us are psychologists, none of us, or few of us, are social workers or in any way qualified, like to give advice to anyone who needs it. Sometimes in those things, like we can be a listening ear, we can be the shoulder you can lean on. But if you have any serious thoughts of killing yourself, for example, you do really need to seek out
counseling.
Yeah, the good kind, the people, and there are phone numbers you can call that are anonymous if you don't want to go see a counselor in person first, straight ahead. But those are things like that. And for example, if you suspect perhaps you might be suffering from depression, also, again, you need to see a proper doctor and not someone, for example, in the community post. Because that person will be actually qualified to determine if you need, help with something. Because, for example, when we're talking about mental illness, there's no shame in having a mental illness. It's actually commonplace. And a lot of people have, like, fulfilling lives, even if they have a mental illness or had a mental illness. In some cases, they're treatable. Other cases, you have to manage with medication and stuff. That's there to help you. But the important thing is to seek out the advice of the professionals, the people who are qualified. For example, if my car breaks down, I'm not going to go see the dentist. I'm going to go see the car mechanic. And if I break my leg, I'm not going to go see like the hairdresser, who otherwise has a lot of fun advice to give me when I get a haircut, and is always fun to talk to. But if I break my leg, she's not going to be very useful. Okay, let's try the portal again. See if it links properly. Hope, crossing your fingers, crossing my fingers. Okay, it appears to all be working fine and dandy. Yeah. But
congratulations.
Yep. It's pretty awesome. So let's go visit. Oh, wait. Actually, I was gonna go long way on the overworld. Let's go visit Longavita for a second there. Okay, and what we've had recently is like a lot of people who like felt like they needed to leave the community, for example, in order to prioritize school, which is I'm actually generally all in favor of, especially when you're at the age where you're still going to school. Long story short, school is very important, and you got to make sure that you study well and all this stuff. Though I will point out, so for example, if you think your involvement in the UHC community is really making your grades go down and your schoolwork suffer, yeah, you do have to cut down a little bit. But I do want to point out that school is also like the time where you have to start learning how to do time management, which is a skill that will be important. I just inherited your redstone, Lagavita.
Yes. Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope I'm not spoiling anything of what you're building. It looks very mysterious and actually I have a guess where I'm just
recorded, so.
yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone what it is. I'm just gonna let I'm gonna let the speculations fly.
Do you have some spruce planks for me?
Spruce. Well, I have spruce wood. Yeah, so I was saying, important to stay in school. Oh yeah. But this important skill that must be mastered is time management, because your social life is like it's important. Time management is important because you do want to balance things out in your life, right? You don't want to be all work and no friends, and that's where time management and learning how to like efficiently manage the available time you have. That's when it becomes really important. That way you can have both. It's the way you can do the work or do the schoolwork, and you also play with your friends because you successfully managed how you spend your time. Like you gave the proper time to your homework or your studying or whatnot, and you gave the proper, which in turn allows you to have enough time to say hi to your friends and all that stuff. Because
I like your bridge, by the way.
The what?
Your bridge over the lava. I like it.
Oh, it's not very good looking right now. That beautifying that is going to be important because I'm not a fan of cobble.